Hello Sagittarius and Sagittarius cross watchers, this is Eternal Flame and I'm Aisha Su. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, please subscribe and let me know how this reading resonates as we progress. We will check in the current love energy of the Sagittarius collective. We will see what the person in Sagittarius's energy is doing, how they're feeling, what would they say if they had the chance to talk with Sagittarius. And as this is a collective reading, please only take the message that resonates. Never ever treat a video, a collective reading as your personal reading. We're just trying to help you get clear guidance on the current energies of your love life, potentially. If you'd like to get a specific reading for you, always get a personal reading. And for that, I also have options in the video description bar. I would love to help you. Let's get into this, Saggies. I hope everything is going amazing with you and your loved ones. I hope that your health, your wealth, everything that you focus on, that you give the biggest priority to, is all in tip-top shape. Let's see what is happening. We just had the Sagittarius full moon. That wasn't very effective on me. At least I have like 5 Sagittarius placements, but still it didn't affect me that much, at least emotionally. But let me know if it did affect you, if it helped you release anything. Let's see what is happening. This is a timeless reading, so whenever this video found you was the time that you needed it the most. Let's see. It looks like you are at like a crossroads. You are taken to the waiting room in your life by the universe. It might be a very actionless phase in your life right now. Sagittarius, your person is in an interesting place. It looks like your person with the Queen of Pentacles energy is working on something. Maybe it's working on themselves, maybe it's nurturing themselves, or actually putting their focus on a business. Because Queen of Pentacles is a very nice energy, so they have things under control. They are usually calm and collected, and so things are very peaceful for them, and it looks like their focus currently is on nurturing things. It can be themselves, or maybe a business, or maybe if they have a career, they might be working on that. And with 6 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this person was at one point very generous with others, but now they have stopped doing that as they saw no benefit in that mindset. So maybe they were hurt by others, maybe people took advantage of their generosity, and now with 2 of Swords, they are close to communication with, maybe they are in kind of a hermit mode, which I also see in their feelings and their thoughts of you and this connection, so we will get into that. But with 2 of Swords, it looks like this person is closed off to people that have taken advantage of their generosity at one time. So they now stopped doing that, and they chose to focus on themselves and to nurture themselves rather than other people. So Sagittarius, maybe you are actually dealing with someone who used to be a huge people pleaser, someone who was a big giver, and maybe they saw that people actually hurt them a lot, taking advantage of their generosity and kind heart. So now it looks like they are going through a maturing phase in which they're trying to grow themselves and take care of themselves first, rather than always making other people a priority even over themselves. You, on the other hand, I see that with the world in reverse, it looks like you have been unable to complete a cycle in your life. And there are two sides of this. With Six of Swords in reverse, it looks like you are getting ready to come back to something you at one point left. So maybe you are getting ready, you are being gotten ready by the universe to come back to something that maybe at one point or at this point right now with Eight of Wands in reverse doesn't seem to show you any signs of action or progress. So maybe at one point this thing didn't progress and you had to move away from this. Maybe it was business, maybe it was a connection. And now actually the universe is getting you ready to come back to it. So that's interesting. Let's see. When we look at your person's feelings about you and this connection, with Ten of Cups in reverse, it looks like at one point this person thought that you two could have a beautiful life together, in which you would share love in a nurturing way that would be an equal give and take on both of your ends. So this would be a loving, highly likely family situation that you would have with this person. They might have even dreamed of having kids with you. If they and you already have kids, maybe they actually dreamed of a life in which you two would blend families. But they see that whatever took place, I think this isn't because of their choices. Things took place in this connection that made it be left just as a dream. So this person is actually sad that they saw a life with you, a lovely, a peaceful, a calm. This is a beautiful. Ten of Cups is one of the most beautiful cards in tarot, especially when it comes to love readings. But when in reverse, they feel like either they couldn't get that, or maybe they actually have lost faith that you two would have that in this life for whatever reason. And I also see that with the Hermit in their energy, they feel like either you or they feel like you have gone hermit. So maybe this also intensifies the chances that you two are in no contact right now. And it looks like with the Judgment in reverse, they feel like the lessons that this connection had to bring to either parties, or maybe both of the parties, feel like they're still there and that the lessons haven't been completed, just like we saw the World in reverse on your end. So you are getting ready by the universe, being gotten ready by the universe to enter a new cycle, and your person feels like the lessons that you two had to get, or you had to get, are still there and they aren't complete. So it's a bit of a similar energy. So it feels like your person feels like this connection still has a way to go when it comes to maturing and healing. They feel like they felt at one point that you two could get married and have kids and have a family life, but they see and feel like healing and maturing still is needed here in this connection. You, on the other hand, with Four of Cups in reverse, you feel like your person isn't emotionally closed off anymore. So you see that, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so you see that your person has actually grown. It's so interesting, yeah. You see that your person has actually grown into someone that is more receiving rather than just giving and giving and giving. So you see that your person has actually stopped being emotionally closed off to you, and also to others. And I see that this is the first time I'm actually getting these two cards back to back in just a 3-card spread. But I see that you, when you look at this connection, you see these. This is like the highest counterpart we have in tarot, the Emperor and the Empress. But as you see, the Empress is in reverse. So you feel like this person, your person, has actually grown and matured, but you, on the other hand, with the Empress in reverse, you feel like you still have a way to go, even though there are no court cards that are more like a higher level than these two. This is the highest level couple you can have in tarot. You feel like you are the Empress in reverse here, when your person is the Emperor. Your person is the Emperor in your eyes. So you feel like they are on top of their game. They have control over their emotions, over their finances and life. You feel like they are a very they are someone you can actually trust in anything. Maybe they have problems being emotionally open, but other than that, you feel like this is a very grounded and a very trustful person that you can leave everything to when it comes to making mutual decisions. And you, on the other hand, you see yourself as the Empress in reverse. You feel like you have some way to go to actually be able to receive this connection and receive a loving connection that is grounded with this person. So you actually are very self-aware, and you also feel like the divine has blessed you with anything a person can need to be their highest self. And you still feel like you have some way to go to be closest to your higher self, but you see this person has actually reached that point. So that's interesting. You might be right, but it feels like you somewhat put your person on a pedestal when it comes to your view of them. Although I get a very nice energy, your person actually seems like a mature person. It doesn't look like an immature person who hasn't learned that much about life, or who hasn't gotten any lessons spiritually either. So let's see what is the universe going to bring to this connection next. What is coming next in this connection? Sagittarius, please let me know how this resonates until now. Would love to read your comments. I think Sagittarius people are actually very self-aware people. Maybe it comes from the honesty. So it doesn't come as weird to me to see you thinking that your person is ready for something bigger when you still have some way to go. Sagittarius, it looks like the next phase of this connection will involve you two coming together to have deep talks so that you can understand what pattern needs to be stopped in this connection, what should be cut down and changed, and you will have the opportunity to talk about the emotional blocks and the ways in which you, or maybe they also have, that might be on the side of codependency. So you will have beautiful, deep, long chats on what should be healed in this connection for this connection to go the long road. But I see that the next phase is actually very promising. So get ready. I see you two sitting on a porch for some reason. I have this vision, and you two having your coffee cups at hand, and a nice breeze actually joins you as you talk about life, maybe for hours. If your person is an air sign people love to talk for hours. And we also, Sagittarius says, talk for hours too. So I think the next phase of this connection looks very nice. Let's see what are some of the things that your person couldn't confess to you regarding this connection. These might also be their concerns about themselves or the connection. Let's get a couple confession cards. Oh, okay. Okay. I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. Yeah, I think this is what your person is healing right now with their current energy of Queen of Pentacles, because Queen of Pentacles is known to be a very nurturing energy. I think this is them focusing on themselves to give that love to themselves first. And I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. So I channel that this was at one point you, and your behavior being too much for them to deal with. I channel that this is a bit a more mature person than you are, and maybe they have like water placements in their chart. Not that I see that many cups energy here. They can also have earth placements with the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or if it comes to water placements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person is much more of a grounded type when compared to you. You have self-awareness, but this person also needs some type of assurance that they actually can go the long haul with you. So let's get some channeled messages from them. The energy of this reading is very calm. It's lovely, actually. It's promising. It really feels like there are two people that want to make something work and build something for life, and they see their shortcomings and they both want to work and heal them so that they can be together. I think this is a lovely reading. Yeah, that is confirmation. Oh, the messages from them are beautiful. All of them are actually. Let's see. Let me show you. I would do anything for you. Yeah, this is, as you see, they had the 10 of Cups reverse in their energy because they're actually disappointed that they couldn't have this with you. And this is the 10 of Cups energy again with the 10 we see here. Maybe you are seeing repetition of 10s right now in your daily life. So 1010 might be following you in places, or when you look at the clock or whatever you look at, you might be seeing 1010s. I would do anything for you. I know you from somewhere. 6. This is the energy of 6 of Cups. This might be a soul connection. This might be a past life lover. Maybe that's the reason that they are so sure and so rested in the energy of this love. And that might be the reason that they actually want to make this work and to actually heal the things that you both need to heal. And this is another type of confirmation about their feelings. I don't want to lose you. Yeah, this person doesn't want to lose you. And they know that for that to be possible, you both need to work on yourselves. Do you even care? I think this might come from both sides to the other. Maybe you are questioning if this person actually cares about you, or they are actually questioning if you actually care about them. But the focus in this connection right now isn't on either of you focusing on the other. I think both of you are focusing on yourselves right now so that you can become together easier, and then you two will be able to build something healthy and sustainable. So it looks like the next phase will be very healing, filled with long conversations with your person. So let's pull out a timing card to see when that is actually coming. This is just a potential timing, so never, as we always say, never give your power away. And the energy can always change, but within a year means it can be 2 seconds from now, 2 hours from now, 2 days from now, up to a year. So this isn't actually a bad timing if you think that is too long. But if you really are self-aware and if you can handle the truth, healing is not a phase that can be rushed. So don't feel like you two have to be together right now. And we actually don't know how long the cycles in our life takes. If we watch things from afar and see some type of pattern, then we might have a guess, but the universe and the divine and God actually knows better. And it looks like the universe is actually getting you ready to receive this love, but you have to work on yourself to become not the Empress in reverse, but to be the upright version of the Empress. Because you already know that your person is the Emperor, and how interesting this ends up to be, that this person is almost ready, but they're waiting for you to be ready to receive them. So I hope this helps, Sagittarius. Let me pull out one last affirmation card for you to have an easier time letting this all to the divine and surrendering to your journey, as it gets you ready to receive all the fated blessings that are already meant for you. This is definitely what you needed the most. Patience. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now? Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. How fitting is this? Like, this deck has almost 60 cards and this is the one that came up for you. Let me put this here so that you can take a screenshot and read it in your own time, so that it gives you the guidance you need to have patience. Healing is a process. It cannot be rushed, and it shouldn't be rushed. Just take your time. But this is a lovely energy. This person is a mature person that loves you, and they want to actually marry you. And I feel like you actually have the same feeling for them. So just be patient and work on yourself. The time is coming for this person to be there physically with you to heal this connection together. I will see you in another video.